What's up guys? Does your Model 3 smell a little funky? Then it's probably time to change your filters. So here's what you need to do this install. You need an evaporator cleaner. For us, we use Coil. You just need trim removal tools and T20 Torx screw. Keep in mind you want to get something that's very small and nimble. You don't want to get anything too bulky. And of course, you need to get the air filters. All of this will be under the video as links, so just keep that in mind. Check it out. The first step is to remove all your mats if you do have mats. Once you've cleared the area, just use your trim removal tools and try to loosen up the clips. There are several clips holding this, so what I like to do is I like to start at the bottom part and use my trim removal tool and pull it slowly. When you're pulling this, just keep in mind, instead of going slowly, you want to make it quick movements, and that makes sure that the clips don't break. So using your finger as you go, work from side to side, and it should come right off. The next part is to remove the panel under the footwell. There are actually 4 clips holding it, so just use the edge of it or the sharp edge. Just loosen it up and it'll come up. But it won't come all the way. So just do that with all the 4 clips. Once you get all the 4 clips loosened up, just use your finger and kind of wiggle it and it should come right off. Just do the same for all the rest of it. Once you have it loosened, be careful pulling it. There are 2 connectors, the speaker one and then also the footwell light. So make sure you're not pulling it all the way out. Just push on the clip that's holding the light and then just pull it. Be very careful not to be pulling on the cables. Do the same for the speaker. Notice how I'm holding the plastic tip, not the cable, when I'm pulling it out. You want to loosen up the cable to give yourself a little bit more space. The Torx T20 screw is all the way up there and it's hard to see. Hopefully you can see this. Just use your T20 Torx screw to remove the panel. There's only 1 screw holding it. Once you get it fully loosened, you'll notice that it just pops right off. You just need to pull it and make sure you don't lose the screw as well. Notice the 2 tabs. The tab is on the top, so just pull it out using the tabs. Pull up for the second one and then pull it out the same way you did for the first one. Notice how much leaves are there and dust there is. I haven't changed this in probably about a year. What you're seeing here is the evaporator. This is the part you really need to clean well to make sure the smell goes away. For this video for the evaporator cleaner, we use Coil. You want to shake it as mentioned in the directions, and you want to attach the tube, and this allows it to spread evenly all throughout the evaporator, and this part's really important. So once you connect it, you want to put the end of the tube all the way into the evaporator and try to evenly coat the area. You want to use the whole bottle, so make sure you spray it real good. Once you have it sprayed, it may look something like this if you have any access to the visual. Once you clean your evaporator, make sure you turn on your AC for 5 to 10 minutes. You should see a lot of fluids drip during this process. Once you ran your AC system for 5 to 10 minutes, put your filter in the same way you took it out. Keep in mind the tabs go on the top. That's how you know the orientation goes there. Once you have the filter in the bottom, just put the second one on top of the other one. Grab the cover and notice that it clips from the bottom and just push it in and then screw it back in. It can be a little bit tricky with the tabs falling out, so just use the other fingers to push the tab down and put the cover back on. I like to use my finger first to make sure that it grabs a little bit, and then I use the T20 Torx screw to fully tighten it. Once the cover is back on, make sure the cables are back where it used to be. There's 1 clip that goes on the cover itself, so just put that in place and you should be good to go. The rest is pretty simple. You just need to put back the footwell panel first. Make sure you connect the speakers and the light. Once it's all connected, make sure you put it at an angle and secure the bottom part first. Then at an angle, push it up and everything else should fall into place. Now it's ready for the clips to go in. The clips are standard push-in rivets. All you have to do is insert it into the holes and then push it to secure it in place. Do it for the rest of the clips. The last part is the side panel. All you have to do is align all the clips and then push it back into place. One thing to keep in mind is be careful to push too hard. If you don't have it aligned perfectly and you push too hard, the clips can break. I found it easier going from side to side or from top to bottom. You should hear the clip sounds to know that it is fully in place. And that's it. That's how you change your air filter, and that should help with the smell. If you thought this video was helpful, subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on social media. We have a lot of fun videos coming up ahead.